I want you to stop your lying.
About Solomon is because Solomon did have a little problem. He had a kind of like a woman issue, and he had like jungle fever because he liked them black women from Egypt. Okay? Solomon, God kept saying, leave the women of Egypt alone because they go after strange gods. They worship other gods. Leave them alone, gonna mess you up. Solomon was like, man, but they so fine.
Stop right there. Number one, you making jokes in church, you making up lies, and you sound ignorant. King Solomon was a black man. He said that himself. Song of Solomon 1 verse 5. I am black and comely. That means I'm black and handsome, black and lovely, however you want to put it. Black as the curtains of Kedar, he said. So he's comparing himself to black fabric. He's so black. So to say he has jungle fever, that was an ignorant statement when you're a man that's supposed to be getting paid to teach people the Bible. You don't even know your own Bible. And furthermore, blackness, Christ was a black man that his family hid in Egypt when he was a baby. They ran to Egypt. Why would an angel tell them to run to Egypt? Why would an angel tell him to run to Egypt if he was white? Where's a white person going to hide in a black country? You just admitted that Egyptians were full of black women. It was a black country. So go on with that. Here we go. Right back into it.
God said, leave him alone. Don't mess with him. Let him go. Leave him alone. Solomon couldn't help himself. So what Solomon did, now, we know that the Bible said.
We know that the Bible said that you a liar. That's what the hell I know the Bible said. You a damn liar. You sitting up there telling the black people that blackness don't mean nothing when every person that they read about in this book, as far as the prophets and kings were concerned, are black.
Was going to come out of the house of David. So the seed of David was going to produce Jesus Christ. The lineage, right? We know that, right? Y'all still know, y'all still read your Bible, right? So this seed of David was in Solomon because Solomon was his son, right? His successor to the throne, right? So Solomon had this seed. Solomon took the seed, mixed the seed with some Egyptians.
Stop your lying. Stop the tape, man. Stop the tape. King Solomon was with the Ethiopian. Now, Ethiopia and Egypt are two different places. Know your geography. Know your Bible. Stop telling lies.
Seed and produce a false Christ lineage. So a man came up in Ethiopia and became the king of Ethiopia. His name was Rastafari, who later changed his name to Haile Selassie. Now, Haile Selassie was the king of Ethiopia. So the Rastafari.
I'm going to stop right there again. You don't know your geography. You don't know your Bible. Just to touch on some things you ain't touched. Moses, also a black man, was raised in the Pharaoh's house as a prince of Egypt, acquainted with all the magic of Egypt and everything Egyptians do. Now, how can you be a white son of a black king and he never questioned you? Come on, man. Moses was a black man, son of a black pharaoh. At least he thought he was, until he freed himself up. So all of these people that you're talking about, Solomon admitted he was black, said plain that he was black. Jesus Christ was a person whose family hid him in Egypt, so he's black. Come on, man. What more do you want? I got evidence in the Bible. Where is you getting your facts from? Mine is coming from the Bible. Can you please show me your facts? Were you telling these black people that they worship in a white God? That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my life, but figure that one out and get back at me. Let's see what the Bible has to say about the King of Kings of Ethiopia, the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, Haile Selassie, who you said was of a serpent seed line or something like that because he was mixed with Egyptian. The man was an Ethiopian. You understand? An Ethiopian. Beta Israel. You ever hear of that? Black Jews. Falasha. You ever hear of that? Beta Israel. His Majesty is the Lion of Judah, the King of the Jews. Let's see what it says in Psalm 87. His foundation is in the holy mountains. The Lord loved the gates of Zion more than all the dwelling place of Jacob. More than all the dwelling places of Jacob. Glorious things are spoken of thee, O city of God, Selah. I'll make mention of Rahab and Babylon to them that know me. Behold, Philistia and Tyre join with Ethiopia, for this man was born there. And of Zion it shall be said that this and that man was born in her, and the Most High himself shall establish her. The Lord shall count when he write up the people that this man was born there, as well as the singers and the players of instruments shall be there. All my springs are in thee. So you telling me that the man that they prophesied about in the Bible, all the way in the Psalms time, that was to make Ethiopia establish is from the serpent seed line, from the Antichrist, man, get your facts correct, man. Know your Bible, know your history. Black man, know your culture. Selassie.